This is the Bear Country Outdoors Barely a Podcast. I'm your host, Doug Joyce, and with me is James Forsland and Kris Cantrell. Thanks for joining.
All right, welcome back to another podcast night, and we have a special topic to talk about because the boys are getting ready to go on their special tag deer hunts here in Washington.
Two of them.
Could be very well the last podcast before that, but maybe we'll squeeze in one more.
Yeah. Well, we could probably get one more in next week.
Yeah. But Doug just got back from a hunt.
Yeah, and I was very, very close to getting myself an elk. I was very close to finding the herd. I ended up seeing the herd later on as I was driving back to the cabin, right along the road, right below on the private.
Right where you didn't
right where
need
you
to
can't
be.
shoot them. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I
didn't
found.
you say they came up there? Eventually.
Yeah. So my dad called me like this week and said they came right by the cabin.
Shit.
Dude.
Right up that draw.
The whole herd, or?
Yeah. He said He said there was a herd of them.
Dang.
Dude.
One spike in the group. I guarantee you there's a bull somewhere running around.
Yeah. Someone probably shot the big bull out of there already.
I don't know.
Huh.
I don't think people really are getting on the elk in that. Dude, it's so hard to find
Unless
them.
you got private.
Unless you have access to private.
Yeah.
Because I was very close. I got on tracks fairly quickly, found a huge bull track, and I ended up going up into an area where I thought they would probably be, like high up in the thick, nasty shit.
Mm-hmm.
Found sign and tracks everywhere, but no animals. Didn't even come across the smell. You know, normally when you find it, you get that whiff.
Did you hear any bugles when you were over there?
So funny you say that. Is the first night I went up into this area because you guys have seen elk in there before.
Mm-hmm.
As I was walking out, it was like almost dark. I mean, you could it was like this. You could see a little bit, but it was like if there was something there, you would have no idea.
Yeah.
As I'm walking out, I hear, ew, ew. I'm like, oh, okay. And I look around. I'm like, fuck, I can't see anything, though.
Yeah.
It's too dark. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to come back in here the next day and do a little bit more exploration. So I did. Went up, didn't see anything, just saw lots of deer. As I was walking back out, though, I ended up hearing a bugle off in the distance. So...
Sounds like.
Oh, yeah. Well, I heard something, and then I was like, what the hell was that? And then I heard it again. So I heard two elk bugles, like pretty far off.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
Who knows how far they actually were, but they were definitely probably on private from where I was. I cruised over to the other side of the river. So I called Jim, and he's like, oh, just rip off a bugle. And I thought about it. Like, screw it, I'll do it.
Yeah.
And I did it, and holy shit, I sounded horrible. I guarantee you the elk were probably running.
I don't remember what you said to me exactly, but I laughed so hard. You said something like you sounded like a dying rat or something like that.
Was it like an old reed you had, or?
Doug just hasn't enough time behind a bugle.
I haven't practiced enough. So
I was gonna say because, dude, half the time, like I put mine away and they're like all stuck to, like I've been drinking cough syrup or something.
Yeah.
And they're stuck together, and I go to blow them, and they just, dude, they're
Well, it's like it takes a long time. I mean, doing it with a reed, it takes a long time to get to the point where you sound good. The guys, you got to give guys that are good at bugling credit because there's so many people out there who can rip a bugle, but the bugle sounds very generic.
That can use a call for any kind of game is pretty impressive.
I have no problem I could pick up a duck call, like if it's a winch or something like that. I just use that as an example. I can make that sound at the same I was able to do the last day I went duck hunting in my 20s.
It's like riding a bike.
Yes, it's like I pick it up and
like
perfect.
Shooting your rifle, but then
a bugle for some reason though
is like shooting
is
your
a
bow.
lot harder.
It's like shooting your bow, dude.
Yeah.
The first shot of the season, you're like, oh shit, I lost that arrow.
Because it's so much more. There's so much more technique to ripping a bugle the right way than there is to blowing a duck call. This is it's similar, but it's not the same. Like you have to have your reed perfectly placed. You have to be making the right humming sound or whatever. You have to have your top of your your tongue on the right spot.
Air control is definitely
Air
key.
control is huge.
Dude, the air control is what gets me because I don't know if you guys get this, but right before I did like the first bugle of the season, I get there and I'm like, okay, you can do this. Okay, Nick, we're gonna do it. Almost. And I'm like, and I take a big breath and I'm like, okay, almost next one. All right, here we go. Next breath.
Okay, it's like that.
From the diaphragm.
The meme. You see the memes. The one of Will Ferrell's like where he's on Step Brothers. He's like, okay, I'm just gonna do it. You know, like
right. Dude,
and then you let it rip, and it either goes well, or you're like, man, that
really
fucked
bad.
up everything.
Because it's usually dead quiet.
Yeah.
You know, and as soon as I start, I'm like, oh, that's off pitch, you know, and I'm like,
Yeah.
I think mine sounded okay to start, but I think I ran out of air about halfway through it, and I'm like,
If there is an elk close by, it's running in the opposite direction.
The opposite direction for sure. Luckily, I don't think there was any elk over where I was, so it didn't matter too much.
Yeah. Well, when we went, wasn't it last year? I ripped a few bugles to try to locate the herd in the morning in the dark. Remember when we were doing the muzzleloader hunt?
Yeah.
And we actually got responses back most of the time.
Yeah.
But, you know, even then, like it's like you said, it's
Dude,
kind of nerve-wracking because you're like, I don't want to fuck this up.
I don't know why. Like every time I always think, you know, like, so where, like, remember the weird horn bull that I shot out there? Well, that was in Phelps' neck of the woods, right?
Okay.
And so I always think like, oh, dude, I wonder if like I'm gonna run to Phelps out on the mountain, right? And then if I rip a bugle or even a cow call, and I'm like, he's judging me. He's judging me right now. He's hearing me, and he's like, God, that's a guy.
That's
a guy,
dude.
That's the guy.
It's not an elk over there, that's for sure.
Is that Kris?
Yeah. That sounds like.
Well, and then there's always those guys too that they can't decipher between what a bugle is and a real bugle, and then they'll chase people around like.
Oh, dude, I've had guys walk up.
Remember
on me.
that guy? We came up behind this guy that kept ripping bugles, and then I would rip one, and then he would try to respond back. I'm like, damn it, this guy can't tell.
Dude,
That was pretty funny though. You were just fucking with him basically at that point.
Yeah, it's at that point it was just kind of getting hilarious. But.
I did that in Montana one year, and I ended up shooting an elk.
Really?
I would chase these elk up in this big burn, and I come around, and it's like it's right at dark, and I'm stomping out. There's guys ripping bugles everywhere, you know,
really,
like everywhere. Because it was a massive herd, but they went up in the steepest, nastiest. You're not getting after them, right? Mm-hmm. You know, when you see an elk walking, like I can catch up to him. You're not catching up to him, right?
Right.
No.
And so I go up there, and I'm trying to sneak around, and I got set up for a shot, and then I didn't get a shot. And anyways, long story short, I'm throwing a fit. I'm being a bitch, and I'm all pissy, and I'm stomping out. It's like, you know, a foot of snow. It's like where it's like 15, 20 minutes of shooting light left, you know, so the sun's down, right? And I'm stomping out, but it still looks super light because the snow's out. Mm-hmm. And I can see the truck, and it's only like 1,000 yards. And I'm stomping, and I hear like, meow, 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 you know, and I'm thinking like, this guy's the shittiest cow caller on the planet. And I'm just like, I turn around to yell into the woods at this guy, and I shit you not, there's a whole fucking herd of elk coming out of the fucking woods, and I'm like, oh shit! And those elk were the shittiest sounding elk I've ever heard in my life.
Or you just had an idea of what does elk sound like, and you're out of shitty judgment.
And so laid down, and I shot a 5-point out of that.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, that's awesome.
Yeah, out of these shitty sounding elk.
So, Doug, back to your elk.
So,
back to my
we got
elk
really
story.
off topic. So you rip a shitty bugle.
So I rip a shitty bugle. I'm like, okay, this didn't work. And then eventually, I think it was the last day heading back to camp is when I saw those elk right off the side of the road.
Day late and $1 short. That's your MO, Doug. You see something as you're leaving.
Yeah.
Was that on that road like you're going back to the cabin on the left there, like towards the river?
Yeah, in the river bottom.
You're
Customs
shitting
road.
me.
Yeah. And then the day after that, I seen them down in front of someone's house by the river.
Dude,
just in someone's yard.
this is why we need to be rich. So we can.
Yeah.
have
I
a
think-
bunch of
I-
elk
They've been
down
hanging
there.
out down
Dude,
there for a while, though.
Yeah, I think
They just bounce around. Yeah, there's not. I don't think they get a ton of pressure, but I think they go over to the other side too, up on
They might.
the other side of the river.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, but they have been on that side for a while now.
Yep. I've seen them down there. I think I saw a couple last time I was over there, and I was like, oh shit. I mean, they're kind of just showing up, and I think a lot of it has to do with the pressure that they're getting up above in the big timber areas from predators.
Well, yeah.
Wolves especially.
There are a lot of wolves, yeah.
Yeah, there was a lot of guys over there.
Yeah, well, and that too,
For modern, a lot of people.
Yep. So, and then you guys were deer hunting too, and did you guys see any legal bucks or?
We saw one legal buck, and by the time we figured out it was legal, it was too late.
Was it spike?
It was, I want to say it was a 3x2.
Mule deer?
It might have been a 3x3, yeah.
Okay.
When I first saw it, I was like, rack, because I spotted it first because we were doing the death hike, right?
Oh, okay.
And we had just gotten some snow, like that night, so that whole face was covered in snow. And as we were driving over there, I'm like, oh, man, it's like I really hope that we got snow over there because that could be really good.
Mm-hmm.
And as soon as we got over into that valley, I could see the whole face. And, like, down below, it didn't get any snow, but on the face it did.
Mm-hmm.
It got, like, 2 inches of snow on the whole thing. So as we were walking out, we got to that first big draw, and we're just creeping along, and Devin was in front of me, and he didn't even see it. And immediately I saw the buck, and it was like down on the bottom. I'm like, buck, buck, buck. And he's like, look around. He's like, where? And I'm like, down there.
Yeah.
He still didn't see it. And then it went down into the bottom of the draw, and it started coming. I'm like, it's coming back up. And as soon as he's like, all right, I'm on it. And we're like hard set trying to like figure out if this thing's legal, like immediately. Because I knew it had a nice rack.
Yeah.
I just never got a vantage point where it turned its head.
Mm-hmm.
And it just kept going. It never stopped. And by the time it stopped and got broadside, it was at 385 yards.
Oh, that's a poke, too.
And my gun's in my pack because I have an archery tag. I'm bear hunting.
Yeah.
You know? I'm like, this is your buck, Devin. Basically, I'm trying to get him to shoot it.
Yeah.
And so by the time we decided it was a legal buck, it was literally just about to walk out of our lives. And what it was is both me and him were like, dude, it is a giant 2-point.
Really?
Like a giant 2-point. And then last second, I see a crab, like on the front bottom tine.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, oh, I think it's got a crab on it. You know, I'm like looking really hard. I'm like trying to get steady in my binoculars. I'm like all over the place.
What you needed was your freaking 4x24 power scope on full zoom is what you needed.
I know.
You probably could have seen it better, but
Probably.
Dude.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Did you see any bear tracks over there?
I saw a lot of bear tracks.
Did you really?
Yeah. That same spot where I saw all the elk tracks and everything. Yeah, there was bear tracks in the middle of the road.
Really?
When I was walking up this road, it was like powder because they had done some clear cutting up in there. And I saw bear tracks, bobcat, coyote, elk, deer,
Wow.
just about everything that you could think of in the woods.
Yeah, it'll be a good spot to go check out later once those clear cuts grow up a little bit. It's hard to put your finger on what was going on this year because I went over there earlier in like the prime time and didn't find a bear where I normally do, and then I didn't find sign where I thought I would see sign. I mean, me and Doug hunt a lot of the same areas, and he's like, yeah, this is loaded. Like, there's tons of food in here. There should be bears galore. Like,
yeah, especially in this. I'm not going to give it away, but especially the spot that I went to. Like,
yeah, dude. And it was like that
there
early
shouldn't be
too.
any food
right
there at this point, but
it was
loaded,
dude. It was like
untouched.
an all-you-could-eat buffet,
untouched.
Yeah, I know.
I know. The weirdest
they
thing,
just
dude.
never came there.
Yeah.
And so I don't know if like someone found out about that area and like blew it out and like shot all the bears out of there.
I don't know, dude, because there's a couple spots that you told me you went, and I was shocked when you said you didn't see a bear. Because if anyone's gonna find a bear, it's not gonna be Doug. It's not gonna be me. It's gonna be you. You'd be like, oh yeah, you see that bear over there? Be like, what? Oh, like,
dude,
where?
Yeah. Granted, I didn't hunt much because I did a lot of work around the cabin, but at the same
still,
time,
dude.
like where I thought it was a guarantee, didn't see a bear. and I even spent the entire day in there. And so
I spent 2 days in there and didn't see bear. I even found fresh tracks, like super fresh, but nothing.
just a weird hard year to hunt bears. You know, I did see that. Did you see that bear that Jeff just shot from
Dude,
Puma?
a freaking smasher.
Yeah.
Big old chocolate.
Dude.
Yeah.
Dude, the luck.
Freaking
Like
butthole.
lightning struck because
Jeff,
he got lucky,
you
dude. In the middle of
suck
a
it, Jeff.
burn,
Hey, so what's the saying that we have? The bears are where you find them.
Yeah.
they always are where you find
Yeah.
them.
Jeff, the bears are where you find them, bud.
Yep.
Dude.
And you found one.
He found one in the middle of a burn somewhere, and
You
it
better
was
be.
probably heading to its den. There was snow on the ground.
Dude, he better be life-sizing that.
Oh, dude.
Jeff, you better life-size
I was going to comment life size.
Dude, you should have.
Yeah.
I should have.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a freaking nice.
It's a dandy.
Dude, the
Yeah.
coats on them right now, I mean, it's damn near November. Plus, they're fat. You know,
Dude,
they're
those
completely
late season
fat.
coats are awesome.
Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah.
I am, dude, hoping and praying. Like, there's two things I want. Well, there's three things I want. I want like the Powerball or the Mega Millions. Definitely want to win that. Let's
Yeah.
keep that. Let's keep
Oh,
that.
I
Right.
already know where you're going with this.
But I want. So November 1st to the 20th is both of our tags, right?
Yep.
So I'll be over in 215 over by Loomis. There's a fair amount of ag over there, right? It's not like the apple orchards like around like Wenatchee and stuff like that, but I still feel like there could be a bear, and season's open until the 15th, November 15th.
Yep. Or
So-
you could cut tracks in the snow, too.
Or I could cut tracks in the snow, and Cougar's open.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go, and I shoot a drop tine whitetail.
All right. I
Yeah,
like it.
That's what I'm shooting
Dude, that would be dope.
That would be ideal.
for. Yeah.
If you could find a bear over there
Yeah.
before it closes in November, dude,
Yeah.
imagine the coats on it.
Well, that's what I was thinking. I was like, I was looking at
I
like,
know. I'm still chasing after that bear. That's
oh,
been-
dude. Yeah.
Are you
me
still
this
trying to
thing.
get that one?
Dude, that thing is like, that thing's jacked.
Dude, I have.
It's like this was just like
Dude,
walking around
I
like this.
probably have like 30 pictures of that bear on my game camera.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude,
What, just not timing it right or what?
dude, he's got a case of the cantrellitis.
The last time I was over there, it was like Tuesday after I got back, and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna go over there and hunt because the bear had been in my buddy's apple orchard like every day for like the last like 3 or 4 days.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, oh, I'm gonna get him, and I'm like, I gotta go to the grocery store too. What am I gonna do? So I'm like, well, I know I have to at least go over there and put new batteries in my camera.
Yeah.
So I went over there, took my revolver with me in case I run into him
Mm-hmm.
as I'm over there. I go and do all my stuff with my camera. Nothing's going on. This is like later in the afternoon, kind of when he's been showing up.
Yeah.
So I get all that done. I go over, I'm standing by my truck, and I'm like swiping on my phone, like refreshing my camera to see like maybe he's on his way up and he's just past my lower camera. So I'm like hoping and praying that, I get a picture. Oh, there he is, so I can go get ready real quick.
Yeah.
As I'm standing there, my buddy's dog that's in the house, it starts barking, and I'm literally in his driveway in front of his house on my phone, standing there. And as soon as I hear the dog, I'm like, what the hell? I look up. Dude, there's 2 coyotes literally running right at me towards the truck, like just out of the woods up this trail.
Yeah.
And I'm like, and I'm about to grab my revolver, but at the same time, I'm like, I don't want to blow my ears out on a freaking coyote with my 460.
Yeah.
And like, before I even made a movement, they like immediately saw me and turned around. They were gone.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, all right. Well, that caught my interest a little bit more, so I hung out a little bit more. I walked down like below to see if I could see if they were still down there. Didn't see them. Came back up. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna get out of here and go to the grocery store. So I go home, take a shower, open up my phone, and the fucking bear is in the apple orchard.
Did you zoom over there?
No,
Why?
because he's gone, there and gone.
No, dude. He's hanging out. He's hanging out in that apple orchard for a while, munching. You just gotta zoom over there real quick.
So that was the last I seen of him.
Dang.
And I've probably got, at
Has he
least-
been back?
Mm-mm.
It's
No.
nice. It's a nice bear, dude.
Hasn't been back since. And after that day, I went and hunted it 3 days in a row and nothing.
Dang.
That's
I could have shot a couple bucks, but I don't have a rifle tag.
Yeah. Well, dude. And that bird just kind of came out. It came out of nowhere and then just was there and then there for a while and now it's gone.
I mean, he comes in streaks. Like, he'll show up and he'll be like around for like a couple days and then he'll disappear for a time and then he'll show, and that's kind of what he's done. So it's like, if he shows back up, I need to be on it like immediately.
Yeah.
And just hunt it every afternoon, because that seems, it's either in the middle of the night or like right before light, or he shows up, kind of like in the afternoon, 4:30 to dark, kind of.
right after work.
That son of a bitch.
Stupid bears.
Yeah. Dude, it's driving me nuts, man.
They drive you crazy.
Driving me crazy.
It's all, I mean, that's what like people don't understand is bear hunting has a lot to do with just being at the right place at the right time.
Yeah.
It doesn't necessarily have to be like exactly where the bear is and it's doing the same thing every day. Like it's just timing. Like if you're out enough, eventually your paths cross, right?
Because it's like they don't pattern, and then they never stand still, ever.
No.
Yeah.
Ever. It's
No.
like,
Always moving.
dude, yeah, it's like, oh, I'm gonna get set up for a shot. Okay, he's at this. Now he's at this range. Now he's at this range. Now he's at this range. When's he gonna stop?
Yeah. Well, especially like
Well, what's weird to me is
spring
like,
bear. They always move, dude.
Yeah. Well, what's
always.
weird to me is like there's still apples in his trees over there. So the fact that bear knew that there's that much food there and then just disappears.
But why?
But yeah.
He's
Dude,
probably on another apple.
our apple trees down here freaking loaded. There's apples all over the ground. Nothing's touching them. Dude, did you see my little trees out here?
Yeah, your what do you call them?
Kinks?
My
kinks?
Your kinks?
My kinks. Dude, those things are freaking loaded. They're bent over.
Yeah.
But that's the other
Nothing.
thing is like that bear had never even climbed up in the trees either.
Huh.
A lazy bear.
Yeah, just
He's a
picking them up off
lazy
the
bear.
ground.
Yeah. A lot of bears are lazy, and they're just gonna. Is he? I didn't even really look that close. Is he big bear or is he medium bear? Small bear?
He's a medium bear.
Okay.
Probably 250.
Okay.
250.
That's
Something
not
like
bad.
that.
Not bad.
He's not a big. He's just a stout
Dude.
little,
Dude.
He's a little Ronnie Coleman bear.
Yeah.
He's huge.
Yeah.
He's huge. He's huge.
Well, I sent you that picture. I had a picture of him with a rabbit in his mouth.
A rabbit? The
Yeah.
bear?
Yeah. Dude, it's rad. It's great.
What?
It's a rad
Yeah.
picture.
I don't think I saw that. I'll have to check that out. Did you
What?
send it to the BCO chat?
You
I
should
think so.
you should send it to him so we can post it on the internet.
Dude,
I send him all kinds of pictures. He doesn't post shit.
sometimes I do. Oh, you sent me 2 young bucks fighting. 2 young bucks. Yeah.
They're getting scrappy.
Well, there's a lot of we send a lot of random stuff between each other.
Oh,
yeah,
dude,
this is
all the
true.
time. Dude, I have so many pictures of deer.
Dude, that one buck that showed up to your
I've
the
only
one
had,
where we had the debate whether it was that bigger one.
I've only had
that's a
2 points,
dandy.
dude.
Yeah, I think you're right. I don't think it's the same one.
Oh, you're talking about the bobcat picture?
No, that
That's a-
bobcat's got a rabbit too.
That's a dandy bobcat.
I think we got to get out and do some predator management here.
Dude, we totally
this
need
winter
to.
too.
Dude, I had a cat and a bear on the same camera within 3 minutes of each other.
You're kidding me.
Yeah, the
Is that
bear
the-
first.
Is that the
Yeah.
picture?
Yep.
Is a rabbit?
I don't know what that is, but that's something. A rabbit or a bird.
Huh. Yeah, it's got something. in
But
its
it ate it. It went up to my buddy's pond and took a dip and then peaced out.
mouth. Looks like a beaver. Is that a beaver?
I don't know what it is. It could be a raccoon.
He's eating raccoons, that damn bear.
I mean, if it was a raccoon from over there, you would know because the raccoons are like Boone and Crockett size over there, boy.
A
Dude, I got
30-pound
some-
raccoon.
I got some big
Huge.
raccoons right now.
Big old trash pandas.
Yeah, I got a bunch of them.
There's a giant coyote over there. I think it's an alpha.
Really?
Huge.
Yeah, that was a big coyote.
Yeah.
That picture you showed me?
Yeah.
That was a
Dude,
big coyote.
I got a one of those big alpha dogs hanging around my place, but he is so stinking smart.
Dude.
I think I've shot at him a couple times.
Educated them enough.
Yeah.
You know what we got to do?
Thermals.
Yeah. So
no,
after big game season, we can start hunting coyotes at night
just
again.
go sit in my stand over at my buddies and just sit
yeah.
there. I think if we went and sat it during the night, I think it would be money.
So I don't know if our peeps who are listening to this, but outside of big game season, rifle big game season, you can hunt at night for coyotes and bobcats. Yeah. Possums, raccoons, all the good stuff.
Is it possums or opossums?
I'm not an opossum man. I'll spell it opossum, but you know, I'm just a regular. When I shoot them, I'm like, you dirty possum.
The real gray ghost.
I just
gray
go
ghost
off,
of the rat family.
Off of what Red Green calls it.
Yeah.
You know, it's Possum Lodge, so it's possum.
It's a possum.
There you go.
It's a dude. I got a king possum right now. I showed Doug.
Yeah.
Dude, that's all you catch is possums around your house.
How many possums did I kill last year? I trapped and killed. I don't know how many.
What are you doing with all the possums?
Dude,
Are you making a possum blanket?
It needs to make a coat with all the tails.
Dude, I'm totally gonna make a
It'd be
coat.
like tassels.
I'm just gonna be the most disgusting coat.
Make the tassels on the sleeves and the tails.
Just nasty old rat tails hanging out the bottom.
My taxidermist is gonna hate me so much, and I'm gonna bring him 700 possums.
I want a coat.
Be like, I want a full length.
You say, hey, you ever watch Legends of the Fall at the end when the old man comes out in the bear coat and he's like, when he pulls the shotgun out? I want that coat and possum fur.
And they're just possum tails hanging out the back. It's all tails, just the whole thing.
Dude, possum tails are the most disgusting thing on the planet. Not only do they look like a rat tail,
which are
but
gross.
it's like the best way I can describe is if a rat tail had leprosy. That's how they look, because there's like pieces of dead skin always flaking them off, off the tail. It's like leprosy tail.
They smell so bad too, by the way.
Dude, possums tails or the possums in general?
In general, dude. There's been a couple of times so last year I had a saga with the possums, right?
Yeah.
So I'm trapping. I'm trying to catch raccoons and bobcats.
It's a freezer full of possums.
And I go out there every time, and I'm like,
go buy a freezer
another
possum.
Well, I didn't want to kill them all because I'm just like, dude, okay, there's only so many possums here,
Right.
And so I'm like, all right, you guys let go. And so I would talk to them, right? I give them a good stern talk.
Don't do this again. Do you put a little bit of fucking blue paint on them to make sure it's not the same one?
I'm going to. Because I would be like, I'd open the cage up and I'd be like, dude, you come in here again? I swear to God.
Yeah.
And I'm pointing at them with my 22. I'm going to shoot you in the face. And then I would leave and they would go off. And I did this a couple times. And then the same one, I go, dude, you come back one more time. I'm going to shoot you in the face.
Yeah.
Now my freezer's full of possums. So
I love it.
It's going to be the most expensive, most disgusting coat ever manufactured.
Dude.
I'm going to put my possum.
It's going to go viral.
Dude, I'll put my possum coat on.
You know what you do though? It's like you don't say anything about it. You get the coat. It's for yourself. Let's be honest, right? But
there's not a high resale market for possum coats.
Listen, you got to do it this way.
Okay.
On Christmas morning, you wrap it up all nice and you give it to Dawn and be like, "Hey, baby, I made you this custom coat." And she opens it, it's like, "What the hell is this?"
Straight to jail.
Dude, that's
I think it's just a joking. It's for me.
That's something you bring to Sheep Show. It'd be the talk of the town.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
You see that guy in that nasty possum coat with all the leprosy tails hanging off of it?
Oh, dude.
Dude, and then not only are possums disgusting creatures to look at, but they also make the most disgusting sounds.
Mm-hmm.
Like the hiss. No animals do that except for like...
Yeah.
It's like it's not even a normal...
Yeah.
No, it's like it's just like a gurgly, nasty hissing sound that they do.
I just had a very vivid memory of the one hissing at me and had like green poop all over its butt, and I could still remember the smell. Yeah, it did. It was like because it had its butt pointed towards me.
It was pissed.
Yeah, and it's like looking at and I was like, "You're so gross. I don't even want to shoot you because I'm gonna have to touch you. What's wrong with you? I mean, get out of here." Yeah, I didn't shoot that one.
You just let that one go.
I did. I let it go. I was like, get out of here, dude. I don't want to touch you.
Go get out the hose,
Yeah,
spray them off.
I did. I poked him with a stick. I'm like, get out of
You
here.
can't even do that because as soon as you do anything like that, Doug, they start playing dead. They won't even move. They'll just stay there. You open the trap, the thing would be sitting there playing dead.
They're so gross.
Freaking possums.
They're disgusting. I am excited when I get back from my whitetail hunt, which will be like end of November. Our rifle build series. So James has your one. You have your 6.5 PRC now.
Yep. Which I've shot, and I can tell you all that it shoots very well. One of the tightest groups I've had on a gun in a long time. I think it might actually perform a tighter group than my 300 PRC, which is a very tight group as well.
Mm-hmm.
But one of the things that I love the most about this gun, not only, the action is super sweet.
It's pretty sweet.
But the new Kovics cans, dude.
Oh, dude. Game changer, huh?
Oh, my gosh.
Game changer, dude.
Not only is it, they're super light, and that gun is, with the can on it, it's shorter than a lot of my rifles already.
With no cans.
With no cans.
Yeah.
Because of how compact that build is.
Yeah.
But, man, dude, I wish I would have done it a long, long time ago because I would have saved a lot of my hearing.
Oh, dude.
By switching to a can. Because you think about it and you go, oh, it's just, a couple times a year, no big deal. But then you add that up and you kill a lot of animals every year over a lifetime. And the next thing you know, every time I shoot the gun, dude, that ringing lasts a little bit longer.
Dude, I'm deaf as shit, dude.
Yeah. So shooting a can.
Yeah.
For me, because I'm never hold on, Doug, don't shoot. Let me put in my hearing protection.
You are now.
Well, yeah, kind of a little bit more now. Or I go, hey, Doug, hold on, and I start to reach to put it in my ear, and then boom, and it's like.
Mm-hmm.
So, but yeah, so the Kovics cans perform really well. The scopes, obviously, the new Gen 2. The
VX6.
I think the VX. I have the VX6 on that one, but we do also have some of the new VX5 Gen 2s.
Which will go on our 5.56.
Yeah, those are going to go on, which I'm really excited about those too. But just the overall build, how compact it is, how light it is. It's similar to our other builds that we did. So it's like when you shoot it, it's very similar in the way that you pull the trigger and everything is matchy.
I really like those MDT.
Yeah,
chassis are amazing.
The more that you get used to it and you shoot that chassis,
it feels
the
so
more you just it feels natural. So the other day I switched to shooting one of my other rifles, and I was like, man, it was, and I hate to say it, but it almost felt a little unnatural,
right?
Because I've been shooting that 300 PRC so much, and then now I'm shooting the 6.5, and then I'm like, man, I've gotten really used to shooting with the chassis,
the
pistol grip,
the ergonomics of it, because it puts your hand in that natural position, right?
It's so much more comfortable.
Yeah.
Because then
otherwise you gotta.
Otherwise your hand's like this.
Yeah.
You gotta turn your hand back.
Yeah, and it's
comfortable position.
Now you're up here doing the chicken wing, And the older I get, my shoulder doesn't want to do that anymore. So just having it, because I can just tuck it in. Everything's nice and tight.
Dude, I had my daughter shooting it the other day.
Dude, that was rad. That picture you sent me was rad.
Yeah, she put a tight group, it was like this.
Still,
but
for a kid.
Yeah. And I'm like, you know what? She doesn't know any different. She doesn't. She can pick it up and just. It's not unnatural to her.
Right.
She's fine. Are we good? Yeah. Flicks the safety off, and then I was just like, man, this is pretty cool. And then I made Tiffany shoot it too, and she doesn't like the loud, hard recoil guns.
Yeah.
When I get her to try to shoot, say my 30-06 or my 308 or whatever.
Yeah.
She does not like to shoot it because she doesn't like that loud.
Yeah, the bang.
Shocking
the
bang.
Snappy.
The extra recoil.
Yeah.
I found that putting in a tripod helps because it takes some of that recoil away too.
Yeah.
But, yeah, dude, if you're not a fan or you don't have a suppressor and you're like, I don't need it, dude, I'm telling you right now.
They're game changers. Big time.
There's a reason why everyone is getting on board with that, and it's because, for one, it saves your hearing. For two, it's much more enjoyable to shoot. Even if you're only, shooting at a half a box at the range or something, it's still much more enjoyable to shoot.
Dude, these cans, I will tell you that I was surprised at the recoil reduction, because almost every can has recoil reduction, right?
Right.
Like a muzzle brake is...
Well, some people say that they don't, but...
Well, those people are dumb.
Yeah.
They are. If you're that person, I'm sorry, you're dumb. I shoot guns for a living, so trust me, I know. I've shot rifles with brakes and cans and no brakes or no cans. Obviously, no brakes or no cans. There's muzzle brakes that are incredibly effective. Obviously, very, very loud. Right? Is the best muzzle brake better than the best can? Yeah, probably, as far as recoil reduction goes. But I mean, how much recoil reduction that can has was very surprising. Yeah. Like, when I was at the range, I was doing load development on your gun. Well, I shot the Hornady, the 130 CXs in the 6.5 PRC, the 143 ELDX, and I think it's a 147 ELDM, maybe?
Yeah, the match.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, every single one of them. So I'm sandbags in the back, just a regular rest on the front, and I would shoot the gun, and every single time I shot your gun, I never had it once like lift up a bunch or move, just very minimal. Like, I mean, I'm not following my shot at 100 yards because I'm not that good, but at the same time, I'm shooting in like, versus like if it had no brake or no can, it would be, I'd have my hand on the front of the gun, right?
Right.
Either I'd have it on the scope or I'd have it on the barrel or the front, the front of that handguard on that chassis, just to keep it in place, right? But you can literally just pull the trigger and it's just a very linear just recoil. Back and forth. Yeah, super easy. Well, it's not like this violent.
And it's not like the 6.5 PRC is a light round. Like, it's got a lot of punch behind it.
Yeah, no, it's Magnum cartridge. You know, like there's a fair amount of powder there. But Doug, like I gave you your 300 PRC can. Like how much like recoil?
It felt pretty similar to having the brake on it.
Yeah, like
pretty close. Yeah. I mean, I didn't shoot it without having earplugs in, but it shot great.
Yeah, like I shot mine, no earplugs, like not even close to ringing my ears. Now, don't get me wrong, it's not like TV quiet, because
we're not.
I mean, we're shooting
007 quiet.
Yeah, we're shooting movies. I mean, it's shooting 3,000 feet a second. You know, so it's like you're always going to have that supersonic, but you don't get that very violent crack.
Right.
And like I said, I think that people are missing out on that recoil reduction. Like,
dude, it's a huge difference maker. Yeah. Like even if it's not for yourself, like for people that you hunt with, like for example, when I was up on the mountain and hunting with Jesse, the podcast we just dropped, he had I think it was a 300 PRC. Yep. And he had a can on that gun, and I didn't, like, no earplugs, no nothing. Like, I wanted to be able to hear and this is another thing, pro tip, by the way, being able to hear the impact
on the animal
when you're hunting is key.
Huge.
It's very important. It's not something I paid attention to when I was younger, but I pay attention to it every time now, because if you don't have a spotting scope running and are able to track the bullet and see where the bullet goes, the next best thing is using your ears to listen for that impact. There's a big difference between a miss and if you hit cavity.
Oh, 100%.
You hit cavity, it's that hollow thump.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you hit somewhere on the body that's not the cavity, there's also a distinct sound that makes as well. It sounds like a
Yeah, like when you hit bone.
Yeah, if you hit bone, you hear.
Yeah. It's a loud snap.
Now, I didn't pay attention to that as much when I was younger, but back to my point, the suppressor allows you to listen for that sound without blowing your hearing out.
Yeah, and you don't have any plugs in or anything like that. No ear pro. So
yeah, if you have earplugs in and you're shooting and you shoot and you can't hear that, then you're just like, you're guessing. I think I hit it. You watch the reaction of the animal, obviously, too. Yeah. But
I think it's a disadvantage for sure. Like if you don't have a can, you know, like there's not. So the can that we're running, it's only 6 inches, right? So I understand, like I've ran 9-inch cans, you know.
And they do make this in an 8-inch can, but all of us wanted to go with the shorter version because we wanted to keep it as short as possible.
Yeah.
Right, and that's because we only care about eliminating that ringing in the air.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
Or making it bearable.
Yeah. Like a couple extra decibels isn't going to make a difference
No.
to me when I'm hunting. So
Yeah, and how much different is the 8-inch to the 6-inch? I mean, we don't really exactly know, but it's not going to be a whole lot.
it's a very effective 6-inch can. Like I've ran some shorter cans before, and I honestly the shorter can that I ran before I really liked. And I've got some feedback from some other people on the previous can that I ran, and they're like, "Oh my God, this can is so loud." And I didn't think it was that loud, but I will tell you that that's significantly quieter than the can that I was running before. Like significantly quieter.
Yeah.
I'm not,
No, I think you're correct on that.
I'm not an engineer.
I've,
I don't know
I've
why.
heard that
Yeah.
multiple times, and I've heard this.
And you're not going to know unless you
Go shoot.
a
Go out
couple
and
different
pull the
cans.
triggers, yeah.
Like, you can have one can and just be like, "Oh, this thing's super quiet," and have no idea
Yeah.
Yeah.
that something else could be even quieter.
Mm-hmm.
And I shot a bunch of cans, like a bunch.
They're engineered great, dude. I mean,
Yeah.
like, I'm so happy that we ended up partnering with Kovics over a lot of these other brands.
Obviously I sell a lot of cans in the shop, and I see some come through, and like some are like, oh, this is a really nice looking can, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Like, how does it perform? And then like you get feedback from your customers, and I started selling these in the shop, and people are like, how do you like it? And I'm like, I freaking love it, man. Like, it's so nice.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Another flying off the shelf.
yeah, honestly, like people love it. I haven't got a single negative review or piece of feedback from anyone. No one's
Good.
ever said like, "Oh, this is bad
Right.
because of this," you know. And I ask everyone. I'm like, "Hey, you know, how'd the gun shoot? What do you think about the trigger? What do you think about the scope? What about this? What about this? Tell me about the can, you know." And been great.
And
Super.
the guys at Kovacs, I mean, if there is any problem, like, they want the feedback. 'Cause
Yeah.
they want their product to be the best product that can be out there.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's what they said.
That's their goal.
They said that their goal is to create the best of whatever product they're offering,
Yeah.
to be the best and the
Yep.
highest.
We've
And-
got to do that with American Rifle Co. too, with their actions. Like, they change their coatings on their actions,
Mm-hmm.
and between John and Ted,
Dude,
those guys have been fantastic,
those are money too.
dude.
Like, for the money also,
Yeah.
but like, I don't know if you can get much better. There's a lot of actions out there,
bunches.
and
yeah.
there's a couple of them that you could probably categorize by 3 to 5 actions. What are the best?
Yeah.
And that's in there,
Dude, totally.
100%.
I think for me, just because I build so many guns, I feel like there's certain things about certain actions that are like, okay, this is good, this is good, this is good. They're all very much the same, though. They're the same car with the same 4 wheels, and they go down the road, and and there's a couple key components of that action that are completely different. And what the major thing is, like the pivoting bull handle. And I tell guys that all the time. I'm like, hey, like,
Dude, so important.
it's just completely different.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's like spring loading. It's like giving suspension to your action. Even if the cartridge isn't stuck and you're just running your bolt fast, you know, it's just, it feels good. You know?
Right.
I
and
feel
when
like,
you actually need it,
oh, dude,
it's a game changer.
yeah. And how terrible I am with my equipment in the field, you know, I guarantee you I'll need it on my deer hunt, because I'm going to be crawling around in the snow and the dirt and the muck, and it's going to be filthy.
Yeah, and then speaking of that, it's a toolless action,
Which is fantastic, right?
which is unbelievable engineering that they were able to create something like that, where they could build basically the tool in the actual
Yeah, those guys are nerds,
action. Dude, it's
Yeah.
100%
Amazing.
nerds.
And if you
It's
don't believe
pretty
us,
wild.
we posted a video, right, on the whole breakdown of
Yep.
how to disassemble
Yep,
and reassemble
yep.
the.
John
Yeah.
does a
Yeah.
video.
Yeah, I
of
made
taking
John
the
do
thing
it.
apart. Yep.
He's like, you want me to do what? I'm like, come on, dude. I don't know.
Yeah, so if you are curious about that particular action, go on our YouTube channel and look up the American Rifle Co.
Coup de grace.
Coup de grace
Yep.
action.
It's just really, I really like partnering with people that have really good stuff, right?
Yeah. Well, and they're engineered right. Like, you can tell that they engineered it with purpose behind it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's the thing. It's not just like, hey, we made a great product for a good price.
Yeah.
You know, or hey, this is really nice materials.
No,
it's
they
the engineering
They wanted
behind
to
it.
make the best product out there, basically, that they could make.
Yeah.
I can't think of anybody that we're partnered with where I'm just like, and obviously, you say, you're not, like, don't say bad things about your sponsors. Like, I would totally say bad things about our sponsors if I thought it sucked.
if we ate a shit sandwich, we'd tell you. Like,
Oh, 100%. If your product sucked, I would tell you 100%.
Well, that's because you have a business and you're not going to sell stuff that you don't like.
Yeah, this is the crap that I sell in my shop. This is like the rifles that I'm building for us, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is when someone comes into the shop and says, "Hey, I want the best rifle you build." Here you go.
This is it.
This is it. These are all the parts and components that I use.
Yeah, you pull your personal gun off the shelf and you say, "Hey, look at this. This is the best gun that you can."
Yeah.
Yeah. I killed 40 animals with this last year.
And everything,
You
and all those components go together just so perfectly.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, when you do the build, it's just like everything just
Shoots
mends
well,
together,
functions
shoots
well.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know we got a lot of pushback from a couple of guys. Matt Russell. But our bolt guns, we're doing 3 5.56 bolt guns, right?
Dude, I'm so excited about that.
And he said, so
Which I almost texted you and asked if you could get one of those built like ASAP.
Right.
For right now.
Right. I know. I need to get my shit in gear here. But, he's like, why wouldn't you do like a 6 arc, or why don't you do this, or why don't you, a 6 Creedmoor and 22 Creedmoor.
22 Creedmoor.
So
new.
The thing is, the reason he said that is, so these builds, they're like, fully kitted out with everything, the cans and all this stuff. It's a $10,000 rifle. I mean, it's a very expensive gun. It's the best of the parts, in my opinion, right?
Yeah.
Some of the best shooters in the world, this is exactly what they're shooting,
Mm-hmm.
Matt Allwine and John Pinch, and these are the types of components these guys are shooting in their guns. So, I think that having a really good gun in a cartridge that, like, obviously, we have ARs and just that ammo is readily available, and there's a huge amount of, like, 55 grain, whatever, 62 grain, whatever, 75 grain, whatever, in the 5.56 and the 223, and luckily, we're partnered with Hornady, because holy shit, they got a lot of ammo.
Yeah.
But it's
a lot to choose from.
It's fairly inexpensive, right? And you can go out and you can shoot it all the time. And the thing is, if I had a 22 Creedmoor where the ammo was whatever, 2 or 3 times the amount per box, I would probably shoot it less, right?
Right.
I would shoot my 3.75 Shytac more if the bullets weren't $20 a piece.
Well, and it's not just that too, but the amount of different ammos available are pretty limited with like a 22 Creedmoor versus like 223. There's like, I don't even know how much does Hornady offer in a 223. A lot of different types of ammo.
Between 223 and 5.56, which the guns will shoot both, right? Which we can get into the difference of those later. But I would conservatively say they probably have 30 offerings.
Of different kinds of ammo.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, it's crazy.
In 22 Creedmoor, it's probably like 3.
Yeah.
Different bullet, basically.
Yeah.
And however many different kinds of casings, basically.
Yeah. And it's a very effective round. Say on average you're going to be shooting, 55 grain bullets going 3,150 feet a second, I think is probably the average speed, right? So there's not a whole lot of critters you can't kill with that. I think Doug Bowes, he shot his Cougar with his 223.
Well, you can definitely kill just about.
You could probably kill just about anything.
You could kill it. You could even kill a deer pretty easily with a 223.
Yeah, I think
a well-placed shot.
I mean, I'd rather shoot it with 3.75 Shytac.
Of course you would.
I don't know. There wouldn't be a lot that if you shot something in the head with that round that it ain't gonna.
Oh, dude!
No.
If I was head shooting stuff, like,
done.
Yeah.
The very first shot I took out of that 6.5 PRC was on I set up a target, and I didn't just set up like a regular target. I took like one of the fancy, big, huge. It was a mule deer target.
Oh.
Because I wanted the kids to practice, like, shooting behind the shoulder and stuff.
Having the visual.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so, like, the to check that gun and be like, I said, oh, you know.
Yeah, right.
The first one, I was like right in the eyeball, and just perfect right in the eyeball.
Really?
I'm like, oh yeah. I'm like, Kris would be proud.
Dude, it was a really, I mean, obviously going to the range, I think I shot like, I don't know, 10 or 11 guns that day. And when I shot your gun, I was like, dude, this gun shoots so freaking nice.
Dude, and that I haven't tried any of the other ammo because I think the first one was the one that you recommended, which was the Outfitter.
The CX, yeah.
Yeah. And that, dude, it was so accurate. I was like, I can't even shoot another ammo through this because it's like dialed.
So those of you who are wondering, like if you bought a custom gun from me, or if you bought an off-the-shelf gun, what I tell most people is, hey, go buy a couple different boxes of ammo and go shoot it at the range and see what your gun is going to like the most, because every gun's going to be completely different.
Pro tip, by the way.
Which we found out with my gun.
Yeah.
It didn't like the 225 match bullets.
Right.
Because we had like a 2-foot flyer, I think, one
Dude,
day.
it
and
was
I'm
like, yeah.
I didn't like that at all. I'm like, Kris,
Yeah.
please take this to the range. See what's going on.
And the 212s shoot lights out in your gun.
212 shoot lights out. The 190 shoot lights out. But
Yeah.
the 225s, it does not like them.
Yeah. So
And it's random.
Yeah,
super random.
Yeah.
Some guns are going to
'Cause
like.
your gun liked them, right?
My gun was fine with them.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
your gun was okay with them.
Yeah,
And it's
yeah.
pretty much the exact same rifle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it, honestly, like I built, I probably told this story before, but I built 4 SWAT rifles at once, all exactly the same, and one was garbage, absolute garbage, like terrible, like 3-inch groups, right, at 100 yards, while the other ones are shooting the same hole. Did all same barrels, all same chassis, triggers, actions, everything. I cut them all exactly the same reamer, same setup. They're all cut within the same tolerance, you know.
One was done after 6 whiskeys versus
Yeah,
one
you
whiskey.
know, it really, you know, people don't understand, like, you get this hunk of steel that someone bored a hole in, you know, and the metals are just, you know, they're just poured in there and melted down, and they could be totally, you know, like there could be some sort of dissimilars.
But so did you find it just shot a different ammo and it was fine, or what, or just didn't never perform
For the SWAT team?
Yeah.
I just built another gun.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
No. I warranty everything to the nth degree, and especially when it comes to those guys.
That rifle just got meh.
It's probably just like
Taken apart.
just a messed up barrel or something.
Yeah, I looked at it and I was like, you know, guys, I could try this and do that, you know, whatever you guys want, and then I went and shot it.
There could be a deformation in the rifling or something. You'd never see it.
Could be like just a bad batch of steel.
Yeah.
You know, like everything matched up, but maybe something was ripped out with the
could
steel.
be.
Who knows?
Yeah, and honestly, stuff like that happens, and I mean, I think that's why some of those guys use me, is because like if you did that through like I think they were getting a lot of their guns through like FN. Like FN's not gonna warrant. I mean, they're just gonna be like, or if you have to send it in, they're gonna be like, oh, it's 6 months out. And I was like, hey, dude, I'll build you a new gun. You'll have it next week.
Yeah.
You know, I'm sorry, I'll fix it.
Yeah.
It's not my fault. You know,
that's the way
it's
it
not,
should be.
I did everything how I should.
Yeah.
But you know, sometimes it happens, and unfortunately,
Sometimes there's a bad egg.
yeah, for those guys, I can't handle it for them, right? Because say, for instance, if one of your guys' guns shot terribly, I can most likely, I guarantee you, I can make your gun shoot better because I can hand load and tune the ammo specifically to that gun, whether it be, you know, powder, charge, different types of powder, different speeds, different bullet weights, different seating depths, and you can tune it, right? But when you're shooting factory ammo, you're kind of stuck. But luckily, we've had great luck with those Hornady rounds.
Yeah.
Fantastic luck.
Hornady does a great job.
Yeah, their factory ammo is. I mean, there's a reason why everyone shoots Hornady for factory ammo.
I was really surprised when I talked. Well, Jesse was just on. He went to a shooting class in Georgia, was it? He was just talking to us about this.
Yeah.
Anyways, that's all they shoot is
Hornady.
Hornadys. Yeah,
Yeah.
they're shooting 6.5 Creedmoors, but they're shooting them at a mile, and all they shoot is factory ammo.
Yeah.
And
It's
I'm like,
crazy, right?
and he's like, yeah, I'm shooting golf balls 1,000 yards. And I call bullshit. And he shows me pictures, and I was like, huh, really? And he's like, yeah, dude, I shot a deer target at a mile, no problem. And I'm like, what? He's like, yeah,
That's crazy.
easy peasy. I'm
Easy
like,
peasy.
I'm like, dude, that's super impressive. Because when I reload for people, it takes me for freaking ever. Because everything has to be perfect, and how, you know, I touch every single cartridge multiple times, you know, during the process. So to have it dialed like that and to be that consistent, it's like,
Dude, it's impressive.
Well,
to be able to shoot that
if you've
far
done
in
something
general.
like that, you're gonna take it to the next level
Yeah.
and make it absolutely perfect.
Which
And
is
if you
nice.
Don't like it, you're gonna tweak something.
to be honest, I'd love to shoot factory ammo because reload is a pain in the ass.
Reloading
It
sucks.
takes a long damn time.
Yeah.
It takes a long time. So it's nice to have good components, repeatability, accuracy, you know, the whole deal. But I am excited about the 6.5 PRC because I really like that round, even though I give a lot of guys shit about the 6.5, but that's more towards the Creedmoor. Yeah.
Creedmoor.
When you look at a Creedmoor and a PRC round, there's a hell of a difference.
Dude, there's a big difference between the Creedmoor
The
and the
Olympus there.
PRC.
Yeah. But I really like that round, and the guns that we're building are gonna, obviously they shoot well because yours shoots lights out. But
Dude, I'm stoked for the 2232 because that's gonna be the new Predator gun.
I'm looking forward to
That's
doing.
gonna be the new shoot, whatever gun.
Yeah, Predators
Practice.
practice.
That's
Yeah,
gonna be an amazing practice gun.
I've been dropping the ball on predator hunting the last couple winters because I get complacent and it's gross outside. And I don't want to go get wet and cold and it's dark and call. And dude, I got to do better.
dude, you just gotta run that call, dude.
Got to
Gotta
run
that call.
Yeah,
What are you talking about? You get a nice blind down there.
I know.
Yeah, dude. Like Jesse was telling me about all the stuff he's been killing. You know, running
Yeah,
this call. I'm like,
I know.
dude, you gotta.
I got to do
You
better.
gotta put in. You just gotta put in the time. That's
You
it.
gotta put in
It's
the
like,
time.
That's easy.
Yeah.
It's super easy.
So speaking of, I don't know if you saw my pile over here, but I have a pile of shit ready for my hunt. I'm getting
Okay.
ready, and I
need to
pulled.
start doing that.
I
too.
pulled the. I got a little ammo can that's got my call in it, and I'm bringing my call because I thought, you know, I'm just not here to shoot whitetail and bears and cougars over in Loomis, but I'm going to bring my call and I'm going to lay waste to some coyotes.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, hopefully you get some snow. That could be very beneficial.
They've been getting a lot of snow up in the high stuff right now, Doug. Like it's looking like it could line up.
I don't
to
even
be
know where I'm
one of
camping
the
yet,
best
Doug.
years for us to have this kind of a tag in decades.
I don't even know where I'm going, so I don't want snow right now. I want to be able to find a camp spot first. Then,
Then the snow.
You
Yeah.
camp wherever you go.
you know, I did.
The camps are where you find them.
You're just gonna have to grow a pair
Did you,
this year and just
Doug? I'm too old
camp
to.
where you go,
I'm too
man.
old to grow a pair.
Doug, I've seen where he goes in Montana, and then the weather, skiffs that they get there. You don't have to worry about Kris growing a pair when it comes to towing a trailer with a truck in the snow. He's what they call what we would say back in the old days when he's towing his trailer in the snow.
This is true.
Like he'll go places he should not be.
No, that's fair. That is totally fair. Yeah, being stuck on the opposite side of the road for a
Dude,
couple days was.
This like when I was heading out. This wasn't last year. Was it last year? It wasn't last year. Yeah, it was last year. November last year.
Okay.
When I was heading out, I was thinking, I was really stressing out. Like I'm driving through snowdrifts, and I remember you telling me about like your horror story
Dude,
from
those
like
drifts
the
get
years
bad.
prior,
Yeah.
and I'm like, I'm just gunning it, dude. And I'm in 4-wheel drive, and I'm towing my little trailer.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, and then a couple of them, like I'm just like, and you could tell it's slowing down, and then boom, I make it through, and I'm like, whoo, that was close. And the whole time I'm thinking, Kris is so fucked. He is so fucked with his huge trailer. There's no way. And then when you sent me that, I was like, dude, I knew it. What can you do?
When the guy came out, it was shocking how deep the snow was. So I don't know how big it was, but it was a giant front end loader, right? I mean, like the tires are 8 feet tall. I mean, it was one of those big giant machines, you know. Doug would know how big it is. I don't know. But he came and he's clearing the road with his front end loader. He's scooping and it's got an articulating front and rear end, right? So I mean, he's just dude.
go anywhere.
It was incredible.
Yeah.
It was an incredible machine. You know, $1 million machine probably.
They don't clear passes with them for nothing.
So he comes up and he's scooping the snow, and by the time he got to me and he's scooping the snow aside, I looked to the side, and I am not shitting you. The snow was 4 feet deep, and I thought, Yeah, no wonder I didn't get through that.
Yeah.
Like, son of a bitch. Down to the road, it was 4 feet. And I'm like, huh. And that was that way for 300 yards.
Damn.
I was like, dude, there's no way I would ever got through here.
You were just plowing it at full speed.
Dude, I was full tilt. I had all 4 chains. I was in 4 low. Yay. 14,000 pounds of trailer
I
behind
wonder
me.
why he keeps blowing up his truck.
Oh, dude, I had to weld the spring hangers back on my trailer when I got home because they were tore off. Freaking reared to the tag out with my trailers just flopping around.
Dude.
I'm like, yeah, it was bad.
Dude.
It was bad. Don't do that. But
Yeah. Dude, back to it, like, don't worry about the little bit of snow we're going to get in November, Doug.
but I feel like
That was next level.
I feel like it's gonna be.
I don't think you need to worry about the snow in Washington. It ain't gonna be anywhere near what.
Well,
it's
and
gonna be
you'll
like
be
over
able to
there.
find stuff down in the valley to camp, too, if you have to. It'll
Yeah.
be okay.
Well, I was looking on Onyx every day while I'm supposed to be working. Dude, I've been obsessed. It's terrible.
Yeah.
The maps on Onyx are so freaking nice.
Dude, they are.
So I'm looking at the maps and they come around and there's this. So I'm sure I've already told everyone where I'm hunting. It doesn't matter. So I'm hunting in Loomis. So south of Loomis is a big valley. North of Loomis is a big valley. So it runs up. So Loomis and north, it's all ag, right? So it's all developed. South is just wild state land, right? And there's ridges, obviously on both sides of the valley, and you go up and it kind of peters out on the east side, running into Loomis, and on the west side it runs proud up into the Canadian border, and to the left of there is like the Pasayten Wilderness, right?
Yep.
So it gets real wild over there. So I'm looking at that, and dude, there's hundreds of thousands of square miles that I could hunt, and I'm just thinking, Onyx has a feature where if you like take your fingers, your thumb and your pointer finger, and you just hold it down like this, it'll tell you like how far it is, and I'm like, oh, I think maybe if I camp here. And I'll get up in the morning in the dark, and then I'll start hiking this ridge, and I'll hike up this ridge, and then there's a bunch of fingers that peel off here and here, and then I can check those at daylight, and then I'll hike up to this point, and then I'll go over here, and I do that with my fingers to see how far it was, and I'm like, oh, it's probably like 1.5 miles, and it was like 7 miles, and I was like, oh, shit. That's a little bigger than I thought.
You could do it,
Son
though.
of a-
You
oh
could
yeah.
do it.
I was thinking like,
Depending on unless you're knee deep snow, then you ain't doing that.
yeah. So we'll see how much snow it is. But the good
Right.
thing is like
That's an all day thing, though.
I have a very generous wife, and she's like, hey, you got it drawn. Go ahead and take the whole season. Go ahead.
Mm-hmm.
And so my hunts have been shit this year. We've already talked about Alaska, what a disaster that was. So I was like, I'm going to take that time. And if I get tagged out early, you are going over the last 10 days of the season, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And so I'll just come over and film you or help you hunt.
Yeah. That'll be awesome, dude.
Yeah.
And vice versa. Like if I get done early and you're still hunting, I'm gonna head up. I told my wife, I said, I am not coming home till the day after the season ends.
Right.
And then I'll come home. So she's aware that no matter what happens, I'm not coming home till after that.
Yeah. Well, I got yelled at last time I came home early.
Did you really?
I swear to God. I came home and my daughter's on my side of the bed. And she's like, this is our time? And
you saw some note from Tyrone.
Tyrone, what are you doing here?
Tyrone, what are you doing here?
Yeah, no, she's like, hey, this is me and the kiddos' time, and we had it planned out, and we're doing this. You can sleep on the couch. I was like, fair enough.
Yeah.
So she's like, no, you stay. I mean, literally, she's like, this is my time with the kiddo. I have the time off of work, so you go and you hunt and have fun. I said, okay. Sounds good.
Are you taking off till the end, till the 20th, or are you going for the whole month? What are you doing?
No, I think what I'm going to try and do, well, depending on how work goes, but I'm going to take the 1st to the 20th, and then what I'd like to do is I want to go see Matt Russell's house. I want to go visit him.
Okay.
Since I'm already that far over.
I have an option for you too, but I haven't talked to you about it too.
We're talking about going to the big D and don't mean Dallas.
I can't believe what the judge had to tell us. I got the Jeep. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to get divorced, but yeah. No, I'm definitely hunting
Apparently
the full
Jim
season.
does.
I know. He's like,
Hey,
I'm scheming over here.
I'll say that I haven't got to hunt this year as much as I normally
dude,
do.
I've stunk it up hunting this year, big time.
This is what I was talking about.
I don't even have my glasses on. You really think I can read that?
No.
All I see is
Charlie Brown.
Charlie Brown.
I'll
100%.
show you. I'll show you later.
Okay.
Here, I want to read it. You're not going to show me?
It's just a dick pic, Doug. Don't even. It's embarrassing. You can edit that part out.
Well,
Sorry,
I mean,
Doug.
I think the point is this is the longest I've gone into a season, like into deer season or whatever, holding my tag
Right.
and I'm just like, come on.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, I feel like I'm holding it all in. Like I have to get some time.
Yeah.
It's like, that funny meme that everyone you see on the internet, it's like talking about guys and they're going on their hunt. It's like, if I don't do this thing, it's going to kill me.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I feel. Like legitimately, it's
Yeah.
like I need to
Dude,
take some time and put some time in.
I feel you. I was so like wound up about my moose hunt and then just absolutely just booted in the taint that it's just wrecked my year. And then I'm like, okay, Kris, you got to get excited. You got to 18 years of putting in, you got to get excited about this hunt.
Right.
And I'm like, okay, I'm excited. I'm getting excited now.
Yeah. Dude, hunting can just kick you in the balls.
It
man.
really can.
Like bad. You just got to be able to have that mindset to just pull yourself out of it.
Bootstraps, Doug.
Yeah.
We're doing it.
It can be the highest of highs or the lowest of lows.
I haven't had that
more
great of
than
a year.
Yeah.
I wounded a bear in Montana in the spring.
Dude.
I've been sitting with that ever since.
Yeah.
Doug, it's coming soon. Soon you'll be redeemed.
It's going to happen, Doug. We're going to Here's one thing I can say.
If I don't shoot a giant blacktail this winter, I might be a little depressed until next spring.
Doug, we're all strong finishers. That's one thing. We don't. None of us got a lot of quit in us, and we're all strong finishers. So it's going to be a good year.
Yep, I think so too.
We're going to finish out strong.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's hard when you don't get it. Like I'd say the last 3-4 years, like we all have hunted a lot more probably than we had in the past. Like we've hunted a lot.
Yeah.
And so to go into this season and not hunt nearly as much as I have been.
I started off so good too with Argentina.
Yeah, I know. Like
waste in
Argentina, and like me and Doug had a great start to our season with
Montana.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And then
Alaska. Fuck you, Kris.
Yeah, life just has a way of
like
sometimes just kicking you in the balls.
We started off hot in the springtime, and then here comes the fall season. We're all jacked up for it, and like the bear hunting in August was fucking dog shit because it was super fucking hot.
Yeah.
And nothing was showing up anywhere. And we went up into the high country, got into berries, and didn't see a damn thing.
Yep.
Other than getting eaten by mosquitoes.
Ugh.
Luckily, you and Jesse went up into the Alpine again and had some good fortune.
Yeah.
Strong work, dude.
Yeah, and honestly, like, but for my usual, like I probably do like 15 or 20 days in the fall up until this point of hunting.
Yeah.
And I've probably put in like maybe 3, 4 days.
I stunk it up for sure.
Yeah, and now I'm gonna finish strong in November, but that's not usual for me. So it's like it's hard for me to like.
And it's really hard to allow yourself to just wait this long.
Yes,
too,
it is,
because you're just like chomping
Especially
at the
him.
bit.
Yeah, dude.
This guy's not a waiter.
This, like I said, this is the longest I've gone without
I'm
like
chomping at the bit, man. It's just like, come on, can the late season come any sooner?
Well, I guess I did get to go on that elk hunt in the end of June, which was.
Yeah,
it was so early though. It was like it didn't feel like fall. It wasn't fall hunting, like
plus it was like you called me. You're like, hey, I'm going on an elk hunt. I'm like, oh, cool. Like in end of September, you can do October, maybe November, like a late November
next
elk
week.
Hunt. And he's like, no, yeah, next week. I'm like,
what?
Yeah,
that's exactly what I said. Doug was like, what? He's like, yeah, in Arizona, and I'm like. No way.
What is happening right now?
Way. You're telling me for 40 years. I was like, dude, You're kidding me. And then you went and you smashed
Yeah.
that bull, and I was like,
Dude, first day, first hour. It was like
so rad.
it was awesome, you know,
But-
especially with my kid. But at the same time, like it was over so fast. And it was like,
We need a little bit of struggle as
Yeah.
human beings. You know, you got to struggle a little bit.
and that was my first ever guided hunt outside of when we went on the Quinault, which was like, you know, it's semi-guided, you know, like,
Yeah.
but so it was like it was different for me too doing that. And so now I'm like, you know, I think we've talked about it before. Like, there's just something, if you've done it long enough, there's something inside of you when that first like chilly morning when you walk outside and you see your breath or something, and you're just like, and the leaves are starting to change, and it takes over something inside of you, and you're just like, "Ooh, I gotta go shoot a deer or something."
Dude.
Like it's coming, and you feel it, and you're like, and I kept going back all like last week was a hard week. I felt like I was going through withdrawals, and Doug was over, you know, hunting at the cabin,
Yeah.
and I'm looking at all the leaves changing and like that crisp, cool air. And
Oh,
I'm like,
dude.
and it's bringing back all these memories of like family deer hunts and different stuff. And I'm like, dude, I gotta do something, you know. But there is like something that takes over when I don't know what it is. It's primal. It's got to be primal.
Dude, it's the rut. My neck's swelling up, you know, and I'm getting real aggressive.
Is it the rut, the human rut?
Dude,
I don't
the
know.
human rut.
Yeah.
I told you I was doing deadlifts and shrugs today. I took my shirt off. I did. I was yelling down here. Glory's like, "Dad, are you okay?" I'm like, "Don't come down here."
Daddy's going in the rut. My neck, it's swelling up. But yeah, dude,
too
it is weird though how like I just think it's a primal thing. It's built into our DNA
Yeah.
as men and hunter gatherers. When it changes, it's like that's the time of year that you feel like you have
just
to.
been doing it for so long. Our bodies are just like, as soon as this time comes, it's time to go.
It's like,
Yep.
oh shit, I need to go get food.
Yeah, exactly.
It's dark and cold.
You're like, oh yeah, I can see my breath. Oh, the leaves are turning red and
Yeah.
orange. It's time to go shoot
Yeah.
a deer. Yeah.
Dude, it took me like an hour and a half to blow the driveway off before you guys came here. Shit all over my driveway. Freaking leaves and
It
shit.
still had a bunch of leaves when I
I
pulled
know,
up.
it pissed me off. I get down to the bottom of the driveway to the gate, and I turn around and I look back, and there's leaves all over it already.
I mean, it's that kind of year this year where we already have snow in October.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There, I
in
mean,
places.
a lot of mule deer got killed last week because guys got that early dump
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
up in the high country, and like,
Dude,
dude, this is the year to be hunting mule deer.
I almost had it, or we almost had it when I was over there. We had
Yeah.
that one little squall of snow, like, what was it, Sunday night of opening weekend?
Which is
and we
crazy.
got right in the deer.
Yeah.
It's gonna
that's
be
good.
It's gonna be a good year for us,
Yeah, I think so too. I think we're gonna be in the smashers,
dude.
dude.
We're gonna be drop time.
Yep.
It's going to be fun.
174.
What do you think, Doug? We've been going a long time
We've been
now.
going for a little bit, so we'd like to thank our sponsors. They've given us a lot of awesome equipment to build some pretty sweet guns, a lot of cool gear.
Yeah, if you guys have questions on that stuff too, we're not trailer princesses, you know, like we don't just get the stuff and not use it, or like all this. I'm building rifles with all this stuff.
I didn't know a trailer princess was a saying.
You know, yeah, like, you know, you get this cute thing and you put it, and you don't ever drive
Okay.
it, you don't
All
ever use
right.
it, right?
All right.
But I kick the shit out of my stuff.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
I
yeah.
use it a bunch. Like, I shoot a bunch of the ammo, and I
know.
use the guns.
I feel bad dragging my expensive ass rifle through the woods. And ting, ting,
Right?
ting.
Yeah.
Smashing branches.
Yeah, mine's beat the shit, you
Oh,
know?
dude, hammered.
So, we've used it a bunch. If there was any negative things about it, I would tell you. I mean, I'd tell you guys. If you guys have any questions about any of this stuff, let me know. Because, like I said, I mean, I'm building these for customers and not just for ourselves. So, we'd love to give you some feedback, or if you have questions on it. So let us know.
Yeah, and Doug's actually pretty good about getting back to comments. He'll reach out to Kris. Hey, Kris, I have a gun question.
Yeah, that's true.
You know.
Yep.
Yeah. If you reach out on YouTube, you gotta go through me, and then I gotta go through Kris,
Yeah.
because I've got to get the expert
And
knowledge.
I'll do my best to get right back to you.
Yep.
So, thanks for listening, guys.
Yep. Well, with that, guys, stay humble and hunt hard.